Hey, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with the review on Man Without Fear number 1 and 2. This new mini-series that will, I assume, is leading into Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil. So, Man Without Fear. So after the events of, at the end of Charles Soule's Daredevil, Matt is still alive, but only just. So into this mini series. So start off with Foggy trying to speak with an unconscious Matt. As it turns out, Matt was hit by a truck, of all things to put him into a coma, a truck. But because of all of his previous injuries, the truck kind of I know there's a better word for it, but it agitated them, all of those old injuries. So like a truck, it hit Matt in full force and put him into a coma. So they don't know what's going to happen. So, but while in the coma, Matt is fighting against pretty much himself. There are these other Daredevils, just monstrous versions of Daredevil. So you have one in the original yellow suit. Then you have another which is just Daredevil with no skin. So Matt is fighting his subconsciousness. As he states in the end, these Daredevils that he is fighting are his survival instincts turned against him while he's in the coma. So as he's fighting through them, they're testing him, telling him that he's losing your mind. You don't know what real fear is, and that you can never always save everyone as Daredevil. And I'll just go by their name. So the original suit Daredevil, let's say just Skeleton Daredevil. Skeleton Daredevil wants to protect Matt from Daredevil in a weird way, and kind of to show how much of a threat Daredevil is to himself. So it's kind of a Matt realizing that kind of Daredevil has gotten too much for him, and that leads into the second issue with him deciding that Daredevil is no more. He does not want to be Daredevil anymore. No, he's reunited with what was her name? Kristen, I think her name was, or Kirsten. Kirsten, who was one of his previous love interests. I believe this. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, she was the love interest during the Wade run, because she makes a cameo in Soul's run, but that was just to explain how everyone forgot who Daredevil was again. I think that's the same person, or it could be someone different. So Matt reveals to Sam, to Blind Spot, that he doesn't want to be Daredevil anymore. He's sick of it. I'm done. You should think about doing the same before you end up like this, like me. So he's kind of reached he believes he's reached the end of the road. So kind of a midlife crisis a little bit, but he's realizing the dangers and the how much of a toll it takes to be Daredevil. So that's what the Man Without Fear will be exploring. Matt's psyche against himself. Does he want to be Daredevil? Can he truly live a life without Daredevil? As he kind of says to himself, I think he says to himself, he says, he's just now a man without fear, or a man with fear. So that's those two issues. I'm going to be continuing them, not only because I'm going to try out Zdarsky's run, but it is kind of an interesting concept of Matt is pretty much fighting himself at this point. Will Daredevil continue? Will he be Daredevil? That's the thing. We haven't got confirmation with Zdarsky's Zdarsky's first issue. Is it actually Matt? Is Matt Daredevil? Is it Matt behind the mask this time? Is it Mike? Is it somebody else? Who is it? Will something happen to Matt to cause him to be Daredevil again? Who knows? I almost forgot. Covers. I really like the covers. The art in the first one is definitely the best art. So Who did the art in this? Art by Danilo S. Beyruth, coloring by Andres Mosa. Definitely like the art in the first issue. Art in the second by who did the art in the second? The art in the second by Stefano Ladini. I'm not a big fan of. Andres Mosa was still the same artist, still the same colorist, I should say. But Stefano Ladini's art, not a big fan of, and they can't keep consistency on Foggy. So I'll show you. So on his appearance. So there's Foggy in the first issue, looking like how Foggy should. Then you have Foggy in the second issue, looking like Netflix Foggy. Consistency, please. I know it's a different artist, but still, it's still the same writer. They should at least tell them it's like, this is how he's drawn in the first issue. Keep it the same in the second issue, please. That's my main two nitpicks. It's just the two different artists and that with Foggy looking different, but wasn't bad. I'm still going to continue it. See, it's 5 issues. It's going throughout all of January before Zdarsky's series start, which I think is February. I think it's February. I'm going to assume it is. But that is all. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.